Yo everyone, welcome to Amps, Pedals and Pickups, and today we're going to be checking out the brand new Fractal FM3 firmware update. I believe it's a beta at the moment. It's 7.02 because they've already done some fixes, but the main thing is it's the 7.0 firmware, and this gives us the brand new DynaCabs as well as the Revv 120 model. There might be some other little spicy things. I'll leave a link to the full firmware below, but the only things that I really care about is the new Revv model as well as DynaCabs. Alright, so I've pulled a basic patch here. I'm going to focus on DynaCabs first, and then we'll flick through the models. But just for the sake of looking at everything, I'm using the Revv Gen Red one now. Really haven't done too much to it. Everything's pretty much at stock settings. And let's listen to it now. So I mean, without doing anything, it is just gained out. It is so good. When we look at the cab that I'm using my stock standard GGD Cali cab that I've exported from the plugin. This is pretty much my go-to with the Fractal FM3. Sounds amazing. When I want a different flavor, I'll sort of go IR hunting, or I'll import some other ones that I have there. But 99% of the time when I'm starting out with a tone, I'm currently using GGD Cali cabs. So it's really, really cool to be able to do this stuff with the DynaCabs. So you just go down here. I'm on the channel B at the moment. I'm going to flick this over to DynaCab. Obviously, when you have a choice of all these different cabs, you're going to go straight to the Recto straight model. Okay, so when you take a look at the interface here, you got your level. We'll get into that a little bit later. Your pan knob, your two different positions that you can change. So the position and the distance. You can either move things like that. Typically, the best way to do it when you're sort of fine tuning things, or you can just grab the dot. That's really good for like a broad sweep of the sound to sort of like hear the extremes of things. I know when I dial things in, I like this dynamic mic sort of around the cap. I just want to take the harshness away a little bit. And then I'm going to blend in that ribbon mic second to bring in more of the body. So this mic here, I know it's going to be a little bit bright. I just want to take that harshness away and we should be good to go. So let's we'll start out just doing things in a 2D plane with the cursor. Somewhere around there. If I was totally mixing this stuff, I'd be reamping the tone, and I'd sort of be dialing things into the rest of the mix. It's really, you have a lot of latitude when you're just dialing in a guitar sound from scratch here, but I do like the dynamic mic somewhere around there, somewhere a little bit bright. So I'm just going to mute this one, and let's take a listen to how the ribbon mic sounds with just on its own, actually. And I'm using the same cab. You can obviously mix and match this stuff, but we'll keep things super simple for now. So let's listen to how the ribbon sounds. So I want that fatness, and when I take the mic away, you lose the bottom end. So I'm definitely going to keep this mic on the speaker, but I'm going to off axis it a little bit. And let's bring that other microphone back in. So that's what it sounds like, just on its own. And then I'll slowly bring this one up to blend things. But I know typically about -10, -6, somewhere around there. That's typically where the second mic blend comes in. Honestly, that is how quick it is to dial in a DynaCab. It is so, so cool. What I'm going to do, we'll do something very similar. I'll flick it over to channel C, and let's go with the orange cab. So we'll do the same thing. We'll go with the dynamic 2. I really need to look up what the mics are. I haven't even read what the different mics are. So let's hear how the orange cab sounds. Yeah, let's get that max clarity from that cone. The orange cab by nature is a lot darker, so I'm going to bring in less of the ribbon mic because the ribbon mic, has all the body going on. Not only do I love DynaCabs, not only do I love this Revv 120 model, but just the state of the Fractal FM3 at the moment is just so good. The fact that with like nothing going on, you can get a sound like that. It is like better than any plugin. The organic feel under the hands is so good. Man, I just can't say more good things about the Fractal FM3 at the moment. I'm going to save that. I'm just going to flick you over to a little camera angle that I filmed earlier, dialing in the DynaCabs by hand on the actual unit. All right, let's dial everything in on the actual unit itself. So I've got the preset going on here. I'm going to go into the layout. Then we'll go down to the cab block and hit edit. And then you should get to this screen, page over to the right, and this is where you have the whole DynaCab section here. So you can flick through the different cabs. All the options are there. I'll go back to that recto straight that we had there. Go down, you can use these as well. You can change the mic type, position. You can see the screen updating over there. Pretty much exactly the same as the desktop editor, a little bit tougher to use on screen. Of course, you know, one of the biggest complaints with the Fractal screen is it's not touchscreen. That would be infinitely easier to just move things around. But nonetheless, still not too hard to dial things in here. But I'm going to stick to everything on AXEFX3. But that, you know, once you're done, hit enter, exit, bada bing, bada boom, good to go. All right, as a last little thing here with the DynaCabs, I've just pulled up, so this is the recto cab that I dialed in. Let's take a quick listen to it. Actually, I'm going to use the looper here because this is a quick little Fractal tip that if you're not using it, it's super handy. So engage the looper, just record a little bit. All right, I had the gate on. Things were just weird. So I turned that gate off, hit play. I did this for a reason, because I want to show you, that's the first DynaCab I did, the recto straight. Let's flick it to the orange. It's just a really good way to audition things. Now I should say that the D is the Cali IR, so let's flick to that and see how that sounds compared to the DynaCab models that I just dialed in. That's the sort of thing that if you have your favorite IRs but you wanted to use the DynaCab, it's a really good way to audition things, and then you can fine tune those DynaCabs to sound a little bit more like the original IR. I mean, all this stuff, it's sound, it's subject. You know, as long as you have the tools to change things the way that you want them to hear them, that's great. And having these DynaCabs is just a blessing in that regard. So let's turn the looper back on and try and get a little bit more bottom end to match what I'm hearing with the Cali IR. Not the same, because it seems like a little bit more mids going on with the Cali cab, but the point is that, you know, it's just so cool that you can do this stuff, and it's very, very easy to dial in. All right, let's stick to the this cab that I've made, the recto straight, but let's go to the Revv models and let's take a listen to them. So pull them up. Another little Fractal tip here, you use the pin icon. If you don't use the pin icon, when you click on something, it just engages it. But when you pin them, they stay there. You can do a quick little audition. Yes, it just uses the settings because it's just flicking through the amp models, but a very, very quick way to test things out. So actually, let's pair this with the looper to make things even more streamlined. Now, pretty much everything I'm hearing there is that green model is a slightly more rocky model, and the purple and the red, I'm pretty sure the purple is sort of like Soldano-y based, and then the red is more Messer-y based. I'll take either. Let's listen to, we heard the red throughout this video, so let's change it back to the purple. Let's go 2. We'll stick with purple 2. that just does the thing so good. A little bit sloppy playing there. I need to get better with my little riffs going on there. But man, that really makes me want to try a Revv amp because it's just sounding super, super mean. Let's check out the 3, the Purple 3. Hear how that sounds. No, I was going to say, this almost sounds like it's got a tube screamer in front of it. It's just so mean. But, you know, there's nothing engaged. Let's turn this on. Turn it off. I do like it engaged, and you can see I've reduced the level there. It defaults to 12. That, you know, on this kind of amp is just way, way, way too much. That sort of sound is really, really fun to riff with, but as soon as you go down to record it, you're like, there's just too much saturation going on. So 4, 5, let's leave it at 5-ish. That just sounds so good, man. This Revv model, there's a few go-to models I had in the FM3, but this is instantly going to be part of my rotation. They have just done an amazing, amazing job on this. Let's check out the Red models again. So let's go to 2. Yeah, I don't know if this is quite messery, but it sounds like the Red is sort of in that EVH family. Somewhere, to me, it's sort of EVH messery, which is just like, I mean, if you look around, what's in the background, a couple EVH style amps and a messer. So this is just calling my name. Hey, we've gotten this far in the video. Don't forget to smash that like and subscribe button. Everything helps out. If you want to join Discord, I'll leave a link to that below. But I actually stopped to mention that this is a Gibson SG 61 reissue. I can't believe I didn't mention that at the beginning of the video. Stock pickups, I'm in E flat standard at the moment, just to be a little bit cool, a little bit edgy. That's how we like to do things around here. So there we go. I don't want to get too nerdy and go into the minutia with these amps, otherwise I'll end up with a 25-minute video. I just wanted to do a quick walkthrough and a bit of a Fractal endorsement to say how good the new Revv model is just amazing. And paired that with DynaCabs, I mean, this is a significant update. It's such a cool time to be a Fractal customer. There's no FM9 beta at the moment. I'm pretty sure that stuff's coming, just, you know, scouring through forums. That's the way things go. I'm actually surprised we got on the FM3 first. So thanks to Fractal for that. I'll take all the FM3 love I can get. And, you know, if you have any questions about this stuff, leave it in the comments below. Don't forget to smash that like and subscribe button. If you want to talk mixing, Fractal gear, anything like that, join Discord. It's a cool place to hang out. We can talk and all that sort of stuff. Like I said, if you have any questions about the Revv models, about DynaCabs, anything else going on in the Fractal world, or any questions about what's going on here, just let me know in the comments below and I'll do my best to help you out. As always, thanks for sticking around to the end of the video, and I'll catch you on the next one.